Hey, this is No Frills Hi-Fi. I'm back doing some reviews of some iFi products here. I've got the Zen Can Signature on the bottom here, and then on the top I've got the Zen Phono. It's a phono preamp for both moving magnet and moving coil. Went over a lot of the kind of ins and outs of them in the unboxing video that I did for these. The Zen Phono is $249 from their website. The Zen Can Signature is $299 from their website. So, really looking at about $550 for both of them. Really, for what they do, that's a pretty good price. When you take into account that you can do moving magnet and moving coil cartridges, even very low output moving coil cartridges, pretty much unheard of in this price range. The quality of these in the past has been very good. I really have liked them even on the lower end ones, so I'm excited to try it out on the higher end, just to kind of see the differences. If I spin them around here, the inputs and outputs, I'm going to go ahead and connect them here in a minute. I've already got everything kind of run, I just need to plug them in, but I will be using the balanced output of the preamp to go to the balanced input on the headphone amp. And I'm using iFi's cables here. These are 4.4 millimeter cables. They are balanced cables. This is 69 bucks. So the whole set, looking around 600 bucks, some change with tax. So they're not, maybe not the most entry level, but I would say, even if you are looking at entry level stuff, this really kind of does fit the bill because, they're going to be around for quite some time. Even if you upgrade your turntable, you get a moving coil cartridge, you can just flick a switch on this. You can see right there where it says gain input number 1 is moving magnet, number 2 is moving coil high, moving coil low, and then moving coil very low. So you can just flick this switch as you change other components. So yeah, they're a bit pricey, but honestly, for what you get here, you're going to be pretty hard pressed to find something else in this price range that's as full featured as these are and as high quality. I go ahead and get these plugged in, and then I'll turn them around and get all the other stuff done. Before I do that, the ground on this, you can just unscrew that, stick the wire through the hole, screw it down on it. I'm going to be using a banana plug. I change amps quite a bit because I test them. So I've just got a banana plug on the end of my ground wire. So I'll be using that. And let me go ahead and get all this plugged in here. And then these RCA cables are coming from my turntable. And I'm in the process of getting these upgraded. I've been working with 2 companies, SKW. You can see these crazy speaker wires running through here that I've got. And I've also got some AudioQuest cables on the way. So we'll play around with some of the RCA cables here another day. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and use what I've already got. And I am, like I said before in the unboxing videos, if you watch those, I am using Beats headphones. I'm not a big headphone guy traditionally. I did test out some Mies headphones, which were amazing. Unfortunately, I don't get to keep a lot of the stuff that I test, so I'm sort of at the manufacturer's mercy to have the right headphones at the same time I get the right amps from another company. So at some point, I probably need to just go ahead and bite the bullet and buy some, but just not in the mood to spend $700-800 on a pair of headphones right now just to test with. I think at that point I'd rather just stay married. But So I don't have the balanced headphones. I wish I did, but I'm going to be using an adapter here. This does come with the Zen can signature. So if you don't have a 1/4 inch plug on your headphones, don't sweat it. I've just got the small mini stereo plug here. I forgot how many millimeters that is. I'm going to go ahead and start my record. I've already cleaned it, queued it up. I am playing, just in case you care, I'm playing the band's Music from Big Pink. Same album I test everything with. It's 45 RPM, so it's got some good details to it. I'm going to go ahead and put the headphones on. And always start with everything down, that way you're not going to blow out your eardrums. I always turn on my preamp first and then my amp. And I've got a light directly on these because I was having trouble before being able to see all the buttons and stuff. I wanted you guys to be able to see what's happening. But I noticed because of the brightness of the light, it may be kind of hard to see, but in the center here, you've got the 3 settings, the high, low, and very low for moving coil. Over here to the left, you have the moving magnet. So the little green light is there. It's kind of, I've got the light directly on. It's kind of hard to see. Obviously, you probably wouldn't have a direct light shining on it. You can adjust the load right here. I'm going to keep it right where it is on moving magnet because that's what I've got. I'm using a Denon DP 1200 turntable. With a Sumiko Rainier cartridge. It is a moving magnet cartridge. So I'm on input number 1, but the balanced plug that I used is actually on input number 3. So I'm going to switch to that. And I'm just going to keep the power match here to 0 decibels, and we're going to turn it up a little bit till I can hear the music. And not quite getting it yet. Oh, there we go. We're on 3. Let me turn that back down before I blow my eardrums. I couldn't see it because of the light. But yeah, now we're on 3. Now I can hear some music. Sounds pretty good. I'm going to mess with the power match here just to see what it does, but honestly, I don't think I would need it. Yeah, honestly, it's too much. If I was using a moving coil cartridge, obviously you can compensate for that some here, but I might want to change the power match. I will say, with the combination of stuff that I have, I don't need it. But all that can change by changing the headphones or changing the cartridge or the turntable. All that stuff kind of plays into that. But so far, it sounds really good. It's got a lot of power. So that is comfortable. When I went up about halfway there, that was pretty loud. That's definitely more than I would want. So I'd probably typically listen about right there. Now the Subsonic filter, that's, as I said before in the review where I did the unboxing review, the Subsonic filter, if you have a warped record, it kind of gets that weird bass rumble to it. Using that will take that out. And this is an intelligent subsonic filter, they call it. So it takes the rumble out of a warped record, but not the bass out of a normal song that's supposed to be there. So I shouldn't hear any difference. Yeah, and I don't, which is good. Honestly, I need to find some cheap, really warped records so I can maybe test that out sometime. But typically, if I have a warped record, I'm going to get rid of it and I'm going to replace it with one that's not. You've also got this X bass and X space. As I've said in some of my other videos, X bass basically just improves the bass signature, makes it a little bit more intense. I'm using Beats headphones, so I probably don't need any extra bass, but I'll give it a shot in a minute. And X bass kind of makes it have that more broad sound stage, so it doesn't sound like it's playing music directly into your brain. That can be kind of claustrophobic to some people, especially if you're using a closed back headphone like what I've got. Open back obviously opens that sound stage up as well, so that sort of has the same effect to some degree. So let's press it once, and that turns on the X bass. To be honest, not a huge difference. I can definitely tell a difference. I'm going to click through real quick. Yeah, so... Oh, the song just ended. Not a huge difference with the X space. All right, another one's playing. Yeah, it does make a little difference. This song is a little bit more upbeat, little bit more highs. It does seem to make a difference there. Let's try the X bass. Yeah, that's a little too much. It does make a difference. It is a little too much with these headphones, but if you were using a better pair of balanced headphones that's not really a bass-intensive headphone like the Beats headphones are, I think you'd probably enjoy that a lot more. And I'm going to try it with both on. Yeah, it's definitely still a little too much on the bass. So I think for my tastes, I would probably leave the X bass on. Like I said, these aren't the best headphones, so having something that kind of opens that soundstage up is kind of nice that I have that ability to do that. And turn a otherwise mediocre at best pair of headphones into something that honestly sounds really good. I mean, this would be the combination if I was looking to buy a new preamp and amp for headphones. This is probably the one I would settle on. It is a little more pricey than the other ones that I've tested from iFi, but I really like the sound. The highs come through very well, which is, it says a lot on Beats headphones when they come through that well, because normally that's something that's missing. Mids sound really good. Bass is still a bit heavy for me, but again, I think that's the headphones. But it sounds really good. The clarity is really good. And that's what I think to me means more than anything. I mean, I can tweak with settings, I can change some things and increase some bass or decrease it, or treble or whatever. I could get an equalizer for it if I really cared that much. But the clarity is something you can't really mess with. Unfortunately, there's no clarity dial, but I think it sounds really good. Yeah, I would love a chance to try these out with some better headphones, but yeah, I don't think that's in the cards right now. But I think it sounds really good. I definitely wouldn't hesitate to pick up either one of those. And, maybe you've just got an existing system like what I've got, and you're looking at, moving up. I usually use the Phono Box X4 tube amp, preamp. It only does moving magnet, and I like it. But, if I was looking at getting into something a little bit better, a little bit more powerful, and maybe in the future I might get a moving coil cartridge, this would definitely be my pick as an upgrade to that, because it gives me that ability to change things down the road. But yeah, I think overall I'm very happy with them. Any questions, comments, please don't hesitate to ask, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can do this again. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.